Okay, everybody, this is Grill Don. Just wanted to fill you guys in on something. Yesterday we did the territory defense, and we got ranked second behind behind Warren Rage. We were only down by just under 70k points, which isn't much. So we actually did a pretty decent job. And for those of you guys who do not know this, there's specific troops to send to each type of monster. It was said in line chat, and it was said in a mail all by Archangel Cal that each monster you need to send specific troops to. All right. For example, I don't remember them all off the top of my head. I know, or actually, I think I do. The Minotaur, you send very little cavalry. You send everything else. The skeleton, you send very little archers. You send everything else. The demon, you send no mages or very little mages. You send everything else. And the stone giant, you send very little infantry. You send everything else. Now, I was noticing, I've recorded the video, but the video was so big it made my phone crash. So I can't actually show you guys what I was looking at. But people were sending their troops to the wrong flags. Now, when the flags are under attack, you see the little watchtower icon on your screen and it's flashing red. All right. Don't use that to judge where you send your troops. All right. There's another little icon that appears in the upper right hand corner, right below where you see see the chest up here on my screen, and that icon is for the territory defense. Use that because it shows which flags are most damaged. It shows which flags have the most reinforcements. It shows it doesn't show the hit point or the hit point percentage of the monster, which I wish it did, because that would actually be very beneficial. But keep in mind that once one flag goes, it's done. There's no more territory defense. We're done with the event. That's the biggest thing I noticed is people were sending their troops to flags that had 80% when there was a flag that had like close to 20% life left. We can't be having that, guys. When that happens, we need to get on those flags. Pay attention to those flags, not the other flags. That's the big key that I noticed, because when you got more troops with the set presets that I had mentioned earlier to each monster, that monster is going to die a lot faster, and then you can focus on the other flags that have monsters. There was, I remember I saw 16 people at a flag that had 73%, and there was only 4 to 5 people at a flag that had 20%, and the monster was there attacking it. And another thing that I noticed is people who reign the flag and they don't, and then the monster's dead. They don't pull their troops back when they need to. When the monster dies, if you were one of the first people there, your troops are going to stay at the flag. You need to pull your troops back as soon as possible, or don't be if you're paying attention to everything else. Try not to be the first person at the flag. I was the first person at the flag a couple of times, and I am guilty of this too. I did it myself. I'm not going to sit here and point fingers because I did it myself. But at the same time, just try to make sure you guys get those troops away from those flags. Now, the next territory defense is going to be in 6 days, 4 hours and 52 minutes. That's when the event starts, and we have 1 week from then to go. I have a feeling we're going to continue doing it the last few days of the event, or the last day of the event. That's actually a good, decent strategy. It lets other people who have less troops get their troops in order, and then also it helps to allow us to gauge where everybody else is at. We have ways, or the deputies have ways of finding that out. The actual page right there that I showed you at first does not actually show where, or show the rankings once they're done. It will show the ranking when the entire event is done. Keep that in mind as well, so you can't actually gauge it by using that as to where everybody else is at. So with this in mind, I hope you guys, I hope we can get this organized. We shouldn't be ranked 2. Alright? I'm not saying that based off of people's growth. I'm saying that because we are the top alliance. War and Rage really has nothing on us. They're above us by what? 1 mil power. Alright. This alliance will, based off of experience, based off of how we handle things, we are the top alliance. There's no doubt in my mind. We have 64 people in our alliance, and they have, I think they're maxed out right now on theirs. This is big. Ooh, no, they just got their next expansion. So okay, based off of power, we are going to be behind them for a while again. But that doesn't matter. You know why? Because they have new people who spend so much, but they don't know the game. We have veterans who spend so much and know the game. Alright, that's even better than having more spenders and higher castles. Alright, because especially in 4 days, we have our first crown war. I have a really good feeling about this crown war. We got a lot of people backing us up. We got a lot of alliances. In my opinion, we're going to be good on this crown war. We're going to get this done. We're going to be able to succeed in this. I would love to see TAA as the first, having the first king. Let's go, Phoenix. All right, Phoenix will be king. All right, and then after that, king will get passed around a little bit, and we're gonna have this set up. We are the top alliance. We are the best here. All right. If you look at how we handle things compared to everybody else, War and Rage is going to wind up going on a killing spree here in the next upcoming days for kill event. They're going to lose power. We're going to go on a killing spree as well. We're not going to lose power. All right. We're going to succeed. We're going to have fun. All right. And overall, we will reign supreme. We will be the top alliance. And that's all that there really is to say about that. So with that being said, I hope you guys learned something from this video. Grilled on out.